And the Marquoyer has it on that wing. Here's a shot. Henderson made a wild stab for spell. Here's another shot. Right in front of score. Henderson has scored for Canada.
What did you do for Valentine's Day?
It was pretty good. Went to brunch, and then after brunch, I got the biggest surprise of my life.
Mm-hmm.
We were just downtown, and then I didn't know where we were going, and we ended up going to the Hockey Hall of Fame.
And that was her choice?
That wasn't her choice. I guess she was trying to surprise me,
Okay.
and it was a really big surprise.
Hockey Hall of Fame for Valentine's Day, man. She's a keeper.
That's what I was gonna say. It was funny too, because I asked her, I'm like, hey, after the fact, like, did you enjoy any of it? And she's like, the best part of it was probably seeing you enjoy it so much. So I was like, oh, that was probably one of the best. I told her too. I'm like, till this day, I'm like, it's until now, it's probably one of the best days of my life. It was so cool.
You taking me?
Yeah, no, it was pretty cool. And it was jokes. I was talking to one of the guys, and he's like, oh, how long you? I'm like, how long does it take to go through all the exhibits and everything, right? And he's like, oh, we recommend 2 hours. And then I was just jokingly saying to him, I'm like, yeah, I've been here like 4 hours.
Oh, Canada scored again.
Sure,
Canada, France.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, it's Mark Stone.
There's such a like disparity between the teams, eh?
But that's it's like all the time.
But I think like more so than any other sport, you see it so much more in hockey.
Yeah.
Like, you know, there's like a top maybe 5 or 6 teams, and then after that, the skill level really drops off.
Oh, that was kind of a weak goal.
Mm-hmm.
Look, it's a backhand. It's a little flick. He didn't expect that. Oh yeah. Anyways, go on with your Valentine's Day.
Yeah, it was pretty
date.
cool. It was funny. One of the coolest things that I saw there was like, if you actually go and actually read the little placards they have for every piece of equipment, you find out that there's like a little story behind every little piece of equipment and why it's in there. One of the coolest things I saw was back in the 2010 Olympics, Obama and Stephen Harper at the time had a bet for a case of beer.
Yeah.
And it was cool. The case of beer
Yeah,
is
yeah.
there in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, really? Like, it's not like it's just.
Yeah. Just the case of beers are gone. Because I was looking. I'm like, oh, what a waste. And then no. So I think Obama sent them up a box of Canadians and I guess some American beer, which was pretty funny. That was pretty cool.
So how long were you there?
I was there for like, we got there at 1 and we stayed till like right till close. So like I want to say like 4.5 hours.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've been there 3 times, actually maybe 4. Being there, first time I was there, I was like 7 with my hockey team. Then I was there maybe in the high school time. And then I was there with Armand when he was a kid.
Okay.
So I took him. And then I went maybe 3 years ago. So I have a different
experience every
single time. It is much better when you're a kid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was really good when I was older. But the funniest thing was, if she didn't take me, like I lived in Toronto and like Brampton.
You've never been there?
I've never been there. So
first time?
Yesterday was my first time. And the funniest thing is, I told her, I'm like, if you didn't take me, I probably wouldn't have gone. Like,
it's right there.
That's what I'm saying. And it's like so crazy. Like, you know, like it's right there and never gone. So many people, like I bet you hockey fans, they know it's there but just haven't gone. And the price was like, it was like $25.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
I know they added extra exhibits and stuff now than what it was before.
No.
But still, I think even me, the last time I went, I think I finished it within 2 hours. I was done. I was like, okay, so what do we do now?
They're long. And I was telling the guy, I think his name was Scott, I was like, even like, I think one day isn't enough to do it all. Like,
if you want to properly spend your time.
That was pretty cool. Even like when you went up to like, I guess the main hall or where they keep all the trophies and stuff, that was, like the building's like over 150 years old.
Yeah.
And you see like all the pieces and stuff of the cup, but there's a couple like rings in there. It was pretty cool.
Yeah. Did you have like tears in your eyes? Like, thanks,
I was tearing up. I was tearing up.
Best Valentine's Day gift ever.
It was, man. I was tearing up. I was like, oh, geez. You know, like you get goosebumps because you're like, so like you're just in the presence of like greatness.
Yeah.
So I was getting like goosebumps and like shivers. I was like, geez.
Yeah. Like, damn, I wish my name was here.
Yeah, that's it. It was pretty cool. Like, they had like a little film, and it was like kind of like a night of the museum thing where 3 kids kind of sneak in, and all the exhibits are like all the players are coming alive and stuff.
Oh, I remember that one. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was kind of cool.
Yeah. All right, you want to dive into the Olympics?
Go straight into the Olympics.
Yeah, so right now, Canada, France are playing is 3-1 Canada. I don't think it's a surprise, as we were talking about. There is a huge gap between, you could say, the top 6 teams and then the rest of the teams. In the Olympics, I don't know if you're noticing this, but like all the teams, all the weaker teams, they just collapse. So you could see every single game they're getting outshot. It will be like 30-10, right? And,
but you know,
and they're holding it in until maybe the third period where they start cracking.
You know what it is? It's like crazy. It's like kind of like that soccer mentality where you just park the bus.
Yeah.
And like one thing you notice, like with all these teams, I guess on the lower end of spectrum, like they're just trying to make it really crowded. Like they're collapsing in front of the net and just trying to make it really tight in front. And then, but even in general, like international hockey is kind of played like that too, because you have so much more space.
Yeah.
And then you see teams mostly like the plays on the outside rather than the inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that was, what game was it? I mean, it was even, they were trying to do it in the Canada game, the very first game.
Czechia.
Which I thought they would give a little bit of more of a fight, just like how Slovakia did. It was like 5-0.
But I don't even think that was like the craziest game. The best game I saw so far was the Italy-US game.
Yeah.
Right? Because it was so close until the very end, right?
Italy has been winning a lot of hearts, huh?
Yeah.
Just,
Well, I think it kind of comes with being like a little bit of the home team.
No, but like even just their way they're playing.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the star of the show right now is Slovakia. I think what they have been doing has been so impressive, and Gerard,
because they beat Finland, right?
Like, yeah, but it's not even just beating Finland. Even the Sweden game too.
Yeah.
They were right up there with them.
The crazy part is too, after Finland lost, like they've been blowing out teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even that Sweden game as well.
But even like the first couple of games, like a lot of it has to do too with, I think, like, you know, especially with the NHL players, because they just finished the season last week and then they're going there this week, and they really haven't really got too much time to like play with their line mates and stuff. So I think like the first couple of games, like the players are still trying to figure out how to play with each other and just figure that out. And then after that, you're just kind of seeing like the level kind of pick up even more now.
But I think I know the 4 nations happened last year, but I think Canada and the US have a little bit more of an advantage where their teams look very similar. But when you look at Sweden and Finland, it's not full of NHL players. So they have other players as well.
No, I think
Sweden's full.
All
Sweden's
NHL.
full.
Finland, I think, is just one player.
One player, but then they also lost Barkov. I don't know. Maybe, yeah, you're right. Maybe the main 4 nation teams are actually much more prepared because they had a tournament last year with this roster. And the rest of the team, like Czechia, definitely did it, and Slovakia didn't. Even Canada, I think the very first game, they had that Tom Wilson line, the first line with McDavid and Celebrini, and it looked like it was doing well. So I haven't seen a single line where I was seeing some struggle. Maybe with McKinnon line the first game, but now McKinnon, Celebrini, and McDavid are on the same line.
Yeah.
And I was reading some U.S. fans tweeting, and they're saying this U.S. team's looking amazing, but man, this Canada team is just next level.
Yeah.
You know,
that's crazy. There's this like Coach Chippy thing where they're like, the Olympics just gonna ban that line.
Yeah.
You can't put McDavid, McKinnon, and Celebrini on the same. It's illegal.
yeah. It's,
you know what I mean? It's nuts.
But you know how each team is playing 3 games? I just wish it was 6 games instead of 3. They played each other twice. Instead of having the elimination round, because right now Sweden, of course, lost and they're in 3rd. So now they have to play an elimination round before they could get into the quarters. I think I'm not exactly sure how it works because they're not fully eliminated yet. I just wish maybe if they did the groups a little longer, I know it'll stretch out the Olympics, because then it would give enough teams, like enough games for them to kind of figure it out before they go into quarterfinals. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe that would ruin things for the weaker teams because they're going to fall way below. Maybe this kind of rankings maybe benefits them where they're not getting blown out for 6 games.
No, kind of like have like a pool and like a B pool or something like that.
No, I think they're going to have to keep the pools the way it is. I just thought that maybe they would have to play the same group twice. You know, that goal that France scored, that first goal.
Yeah.
It's a rebound, but typically the defense cleans up for Canada, and that was like the first one.
Bad rebound too. It was like right in front of the net. What do you think about Bennington? Like a lot of people, like especially because he's not the starting goalie no more, and
he's been playing well.
He's been playing well.
Yeah. Well, it does. With St. Louis, of course, the team is not the same team. It's a pretty weaker team. But when you have great players in front of you, and you're playing at a certain level, then you can trust your defense to kind of clear everything up, tie all the forwards up, and not take any secondary scoring. I mean, that was the only goal I've seen.
What did you think about like Logan Thompson's?
He's played well too.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's gonna be hard who they're gonna go with. No, actually, I don't think. I think they're gonna go with Binnington personally.
Big game Binnington.
Yeah, I think they're gonna go with Binnington. The team that's gonna have a problem right now is Sweden, because 2 games that they have, even this last game they won, and the game before with Finland, I honestly think it was straight up goaltending. Because Finland, just with Saros, he actually made crucial saves. And with Gus, I don't know, man. Gustafsson's been so bad. After even watching the first game,
yeah, I thought
first
so
game
too.
too, I was like, I would not put him in, because I think their third goalie is Wallstedt, right?
Well, I remember before even going, because I have Wallstedt on my fantasy.
He's not been playing well, right?
No, well, not even that. I think it was like injured, and I don't know if they were just resting him or whatnot. But
he hasn't played yet, right?
I don't think so.
Wallstedt hasn't played yet.
But what's your take on even like goaltending, like in the Olympics, because it's like such a small tournament? Like, what do you think about, like, do you rotate guys, or do you let a goalie play and let him actually get to see the puck and kind of get actually into the tournament?
It depends on the team, because right now Swayman clearly showed for the U.S. that he's not the goalie. I think.
Well, did you even see that goal against Denmark where the guy just shot it in, and it was a snipe though? It was like
yeah.
To be fair,
but I think the colorblind thing did come into play, where the board was black and he didn't see it coming. But still, that he didn't. I don't feel like he was really that confident. I think Ottinger's playing tonight, right?
Yeah, but most likely. I think he's probably gonna be the goalie.
I think they're gonna go with Helly.
Really?
I think they're gonna roll with Helly. But with Sweden, I know we're all over the place. But Sweden, they haven't figured out their goaltending situation. And I think that's the reason why they're in this situation. I mean, there's other reasons why as well, but I think the key one is goaltending. The goaltending has actually let them down. There's goal differential. I will definitely blame the goaltending for Sweden. They would have made it if it wasn't.
So
Gustafsson.
After like, I guess like 1 week or so.
So now it's like, who do you go with? I don't think Markstrom was that great either. Right? If Wallsted's healthy, then great. But if he's not, then they're screwed. I actually didn't know when we were saying that Sweden's gonna win silver, like when we were predicting this. I didn't know their goaltending was
gonna be this bad.
This bad. I know Markstrom's not been playing that well, and Gustafsson being okay. I just thought maybe I was hoping that Wallstedt would be the guy.
Well, it's still like early in the tournament, right? Maybe like they have.
I don't know. Is it really early now?
Well,
because
I guess there's only 2
game left.
There's 2 games, but like you could blame maybe the first game. Maybe blame it on Haley.
They already played all 3 of their games.
Oh, is it 3 games? Oh, that's right.
Done.
3 games.
They're already done. They made it in 3rd place. Slovakia already finished off the first.
That's right.
First
but
place.
I was gonna say, like, maybe after like you get those warm up games out of the way.
I think they've messed up. I think
well, even
Sweden
still, I think it's like a little bit like you just played, and then now you're kind of getting, maybe your body hasn't acclimatized to the time and stuff like that. So now hopefully,
but every you could say that about any team, but I haven't seen any team that's had a major goalie issue.
Goaltending
other than Sweden.
Goaltending is such a tough thing too, because I'm like, you have a bad game and you kind of like start overthinking and questioning yourself too, right?
Yeah. But I think with Finland, I think they're gonna be better now. They look better. Goaltending, I think Saros has made some key saves. Then most likely they'll go with him. My issue right now with the Olympics is like some of the games start so early. I'm on the train sometimes, or I'm just driving, so I can't. By the time I get to work, I'm like turning my phone on to watch the game, and it's usually typically like the 3rd game. I missed the first 2 games.
Yeah. Even at work, like sometimes they'll have the game up in the caf or in the lunchroom, and guys will just be watching the game there.
But the group of death, man, with Slovakia, that I just feel like that's just pretty crazy how you have Slovakia, Finland, Sweden in the same division, completely stacked.
But even still, like Slovakia, like they've been playing really well. But
no, man, Slovakia. I'm telling you, it's like even it's a if you want to put them in the 2nd tier of teams that are surprising you, dark horse. Yeah. But if you go look at the C division with US, they got Denmark, they got Latvia, and they got Germany. Like maybe Germany is a team that would kind of push.
But even Germany, they lost to Latvia, right?
Yeah. So I'm just saying, like, that division, that Finland division, it's so freaking difficult. Like, right away when I saw the divisions before the Olympics started, I'm like, damn, this is not going to be easy.
Mm-hmm.
And the Canada one, where you have Czechia, but then everything falls off France and Switzerland. Switzerland's not bad, but did you? Oh, sorry, man. I know I'm all over the place, but you saw the Fiala injury, right?
Yeah,
Wilson?
he's out for the year, right?
Yeah, man, that's gonna be bad. He's gonna have to rehab and everything, and LA was going for it.
Yeah, because they
I
just
know.
traded for a thing, right?
Yeah. Looking at Drew Doughty other end, what do you think he's thinking? Like, he's like, oh man, that's my teammate.
That's my teammate. Yeah,
He even said it too. He's like, I hope it's not. I hope it's minor.
that's like the big risk, right? And that was like always the big issue with the NHL sending their players to come play, right? At the Olympics or these tournaments, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that was, because it was Tom Wilson, falling like that, and of course, I don't think he gets any leeway.
Mm-hmm.
People just go straight to the point where he did it on purpose. It's unfortunate.
But even still, like watching it too, like you see Team USA and Team Canada playing, and they're not fully going into these hits. Like you could tell, like they're letting off a little bit, right?
Yo, McDavid isn't. Go tell him to stop. That guy's hitting everything that moves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he wants to win.
Yeah, of course. And people were saying like, wow, where did this come from? I think he plays like this in the playoffs too. He brings that intensity.
Well, I think he just wants to win, right? And like, sure, like you don't see it as much, or like maybe just watch a couple games. When he plays for Edmonton, I see it.
Yeah.
I'm like, he wants to win more than anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see his letter before?
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. The letter where he talks about when he lost and then he had to go on his bachelor party.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. His mind is only there. Yeah. When a person trains their entire life, and they're this close twice, it's like, it is pretty much madness, right? You're kind of completely driven towards one goal and nothing else matters until that one goal is achieved.
Mm-hmm. This is like completely left field now too, but looking at the jerseys, I'm like, all the jerseys are Nike, but when you go to buy one in the store, they're Bauer too, right?
Yeah. Do you think that's more of
So when I was searching it, because I was like curious, I'm like, man, the jersey looks a lot nicer with a Nike logo, and with the Bauer logo, it's like right up here, in the middle.
I agree.
I'm like, why didn't they put it up on the side or something? I think it would kind of look a little bit nicer.
Mm-hmm.
And so apparently, Nike has a deal. That's why
Nike's the exclusive sponsor, I guess, for the Olympics.
So that's right. So the cool thing is too is like if you're there, you can buy a Team Canada Nike jersey because they're allowed to sell there at the Olympics. Mm-hmm. But anywhere else, Bauer is the official, I guess, distributor. Or
you can't even buy the Germany, the actual jersey itself. You can't buy it here.
Why not?
They're not offered here. They're only offered there, apparently.
So you can't even like
no. So you saw how clean it is, right?
Yeah, it looks nice.
Yellow.
It's
and
one of the
black.
nicer.
It's such a clean one. This France jersey is maybe my least favorite. I don't like this.
There's a couple of really nice jerseys, man. Like
even Latvia jersey is nice too.
Yeah, I like even the Italy jersey.
Slovakia jersey is nice too.
I wasn't really a big fan of these Canada jerseys. I feel like
I'm still not a fan. I'm not a fan of the black.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. I was gonna be like, it's black, and then they have white numbers. I'm like, why don't you just go black everything or white?
No, because you can't see black. You're not gonna be able to see the black numbers or the letters.
Well, then they should have made the maple leaf white too.
It should be white.
Yeah.
I don't know who the hell thought the black's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they went with that Four Nations look, where they had the cream and thing, I think those are my favorite. One of my favorite Canada jerseys.
My favorite Canada jersey is still the 86.
The one with the
I want to get that jersey. It's so clean.
I saw it at the Hall of Fame yesterday.
Yeah.
The Canada, the Russia. What was it?
The
Summit Series. Yeah,
that's good. Have you seen that documentary yet?
No, I haven't watched it.
Oh,
But now I'm gonna go home.
You gotta sit down, but you need to spend a day.
It's long?
Yeah, it's long. You gotta soak it in. It's good.
Yeah.
So of course, clearly Canada is winning the top division.
Honestly, like
USA winning the other division. Slovakia is winning the third division.
Now after watching it a little bit, and the way like the Finns kind of rallied a little bit, I think the Finns are.
There has to be an upset. You
know,
so
that's why I'm thinking.
I was going with people going on comments back and forth, and they were saying, how the hell did you even think Sweden? I was like, it's not that. Like, I know there has to be one upset. It's not gonna be a clean where every single team the top teams are
Makes
just
it-
going to automatically win. There's going to be somebody that's going to fall apart.
Well, that's what I'm thinking too. I'm like, oh, maybe that magic from the World Juniors kind of carries into this, and
That was kind of where my mind was going to
Yeah.
when I chose Sweden.
and then
But it's not going to be. I don't see it now because they have too many. I feel like with Sweden, they have too many players are too similar. You know, you got like the William Nylanders, the Philip Forsbergs.
well, even for them, I think like you were talking about
Pedersen,
earlier,
yeah.
the biggest thing for them is going to be goaltending, right? Like, oh my god,
It is goaltending, but at the same time, it feels like a lot of the wingers are very similar, and they don't have others like stylistically. Defense wise, they're deep. Like I can't believe that they're in this situation with the defense they have.
yeah. Even I think. Do you think the smaller ice has anything to do with it?
No, that team is just
There's a lot.
disappointing.
I feel like because it's a bit smaller, I feel like it's a bit more end to end.
Yeah,
Like it's very quick transition. There's not really
it
much.
is. But you're noticing how fast the players are now.
Yeah.
Even like when you were looking at the Italy game too, as well. Yeah, you're looking at the lower tier teams, but a lot of these guys, they could skate, man. They're not far apart. Like that level of individual skill is getting there.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
even the crazy part
Look at
was
Canada fly. Holy crap. Look at that.
oh geez.
Whew.
Even the nicest goal I've seen so far in the tournament was probably that Marner where he backhand sauced
yeah.
it to Stone.
Stone, that was nasty.
That was probably
Yeah.
probably the goal of the tournament so far. But back to what I was saying is it was cool. The guy that scored when Italy got the lead against Sweden, apparently he was the most Googled hockey player
Of course.
at the time.
Yeah.
Which was crazy. I don't know. The way I see it, I'm like biggest upset maybe. I'm like, especially after the way I saw him play against Sweden. I really like Finland.
Yeah, no, of course. Finland tends to do this. It's just, unfortunately, can they win it all?
Yeah.
That's gonna be difficult.
I
I
don't
mean,
know,
if they had Barkov, it would have been a different conversation.
Yeah. Well, even the way I see it too is I'm like right now, like you're kind of team that's like no struggles, like you know what I mean? Like it's just they're playing so well is like Canada. And even the US, you see them, they kind of had their little bit they had their little bit of a struggle with like Latvia, and then finally in the third period they finally started to pull away. Yeah, I don't know. By far, I think Canada's been the best team. It's just like so much pressure. Like they don't let any team breathe.
Yeah. You know, Morrissey just got injured, but this is kind of where my issue, well, not my issue. I was hoping that they brought Schaefer for this kind of reason where if you lose a puck-moving defenseman, I know Morrissey does more than that, but it would be nice, you know, just in case if something happened, you know, to Morrissey or Makar or something, then you have another defenseman who could also play offensively.
So that's why I was going to ask, because we were talking about it earlier. So if someone gets injured, you're not allowed to call someone up or anything like that?
No,
so
that
it's
would be
like
cool.
once you name your squad, you have your 2 or 3. Let's say someone else gets injured and you don't
I have
have
no idea.
What
I was
happened-
thinking about the same thing. Like you got one guy injured, but what if you lose your second guy? Then what? I have no idea. You want to check it out?
Well, Doughty might have to play then.
Doughty has been playing.
Oh, he has been?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't even
Doughty has been playing.
barely even see him.
Yeah, no, he's been playing.
But yeah, I was like,
That's why you see Sandheim today.
I knew Sandheim is like their place.
Ooh, holy smokes! You think that?
You know what it
that?
is?
Was Celebrini?
Yeah,
Yeah, Oh my god, this kid is ridiculous.
man. It's
Remember I was talking about this early December. I was manifesting. I was like, in this Olympics, it was either gonna be Bedard or Celebrini scoring the golden goal, right? Man, I could definitely see Celebrini doing it.
Man, they might the way they're playing, they might just blow out the team, and it might
They're
not even be.
five-headed dragon, man.
Yeah,
The Canadians, this is insane. Yeah, that's
okay.
look at that. Even after the hook, he's still going. There were some inside rumors going that Finland wanted Paul Maurice as their head coach, and there's been some internal struggles going on. What do you think about that?
I don't know. The last 2 games that they played, I'm like, maybe they're okay, but I guess like you want a coach that's won the last 2 Stanley Cups, right? So, but I don't know. I was gonna ask you this too, like, what's your opinion on coaching? Do you think it really has that much of an impact on the game, or do you think it's more in the hands of players?
No, with Finland, 100%. There's a lot to do with coaching because they're very disciplined. Even if you go look out throughout even the World Juniors and everything, it's all system based. So even though you're good players, but they're being taught how to play complete 200-foot hockey. Like, you got to be responsible in the back end, and then the offensive part matters.
But do you think like it's something that any coach can come in and
I don't think Paul Maurice couldn't just come in last second and start coaching this.
That's what
that's difficult.
Well, even what I was gonna say too is like obviously these are professional coaches and stuff like that. But do you think there's that much of a disparity between their current coach and if they brought in a Paul Maurice?
It depends on how you play your star players. Like, how are you playing? How many minutes are you playing certain guys? Right. I mean, Sweden, you noticing there was Holmberg. He was playing quite a bit of minutes, and then you see Philip Forsberg playing barely 10 minutes a game. So yeah, coaching will matter with ice time and everything based on who you give it to and who you don't give it to, and that does matter. So yeah, there is a factor with coaching for sure. Like how you visualizing, how you visualizing your star players playing, or like what roles are they playing in? That's all up to the coaching, right?
I think one thing too is like for the it's kind of on not really dedicated to Finland, but talking about like teams where there's a lot of players that don't play in the NHL, like Finland has one player, but let's say like Italy or something like that, where they don't. I think it's more beneficial to have someone that's kind of seen these players, maybe pick coach that from one of the European leagues or something like that. That kind of has an idea, right? But for like Finland, it's kind of applies because like everyone but one player I think plays in the NHL, so like a Paul Maurice would be good. But I don't know, for me, like honestly, I don't think coaching makes that. There's like such a big gap between like coaching. Like the main guys are still gonna get the minutes, right? Like sure, maybe you're talking about like a couple minutes a thing, but ultimately I think the game
stylistically, man, it does matter. Coaching, it does matter. When are you gonna park the bus? When are you gonna go on counterattacks? A lot of I do see it does matter. Like with maybe Team Canada, with a team that's a powerhouse, maybe coaching doesn't matter as much. But with a team that's gonna have to be an underdog to go and beat the best of the best, yeah, you do need a really good coach. I think with Paul Maurice, if they hired him maybe last year and they had enough
give him some time,
then maybe they would make a difference. But no, it's hard. I mean it's common for other national coaches to coach another team. That's because only players have to be affiliated.
Do you think there would be a language barrier?
No, I don't think so. But I don't even think Paul Maurice would even accept personally.
Think he's enjoying his time?
No, it's not even that. He's just Canadian. He's like, thanks, but no thanks.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe if they gave him enough money, he might go.
Maybe.
The holiday, right?
Yeah.
Go to Italy.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't want to go to Italy?
Of course, the Olympics, where you've been noticing on social media, you can't repost. Well, you could repost, but you can't post a short or long form content with any Olympic affiliated videos. And I mean, of course, we're noticing this more and more because we're doing this podcast. So if you're going to do any B-rolls or anything, you can't use any footage. That's why you're seeing these weird static pictures of movements, but you can't post videos.
Well, the crazy thing is you think you'd want to do it because it kind of helps grow the Olympics a little bit more.
Yeah.
And maybe you get more eyes on it, more people will watch it, which means in the end more revenue for the Olympics. But I don't know, it's
strict. Even the NHL can't post it.
Yeah. Even like we were talking about it before, when Crosby scored that golden goal or whatever, like the NHL wasn't able to use that footage in anything.
There was a time frame.
Yeah.
Once the Olympics was over, after a certain time they could.
No, which is crazy, right?
Yeah.
When you think about it, because these players are all NHL players, and no one's allowed to use.
Yeah, because IIHF, right,
owns it. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's weird because the NHL allows it. Right.
No.
They allow people to use their footage for.
Because I guess they see it, right? It's gonna grow the game, right?
Yeah.
Whereas this side,
yeah, it's much more strict rules with the Olympics. But it's weird. I mean, just because like we're in such a digital age right now, and how information is passed on, people want to have updates every second, right? And the fact that we're still at a point where we can't do that, it's nuts, right? Like, do you think this will ever change?
I don't know, down the line, like I think it will, right? But I don't know. I guess it's just like this old mentality. I guess like they want to own everything, right? Oh, jeez, it's so hard.
McDavid gone
Yeah,
end to end, man.
like I said, man, it's like watching men play against boys. It's like watching a AAA play against like like a junior A versus junior B team, right?
This is like best of the best, and just the amount of speed that Canada has. God damn, so good.
Oh my god,
McKinnon. Now McKinnon goes. Oh god.
Oh,
shit. What a save.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm talking about. What a key save, right? To keep your team in.
Oh,
Wow.
they
Back-to-back saves.
I think they got to score here, man. It's like so much pressure.
How many shots is it? 21-6?
A lot of games are
It's
like
like
this,
that. Yeah.
where there's like the other team will have 6 shots, but like out of those 6, they scored 1.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or like 2, which was
Well, because the shots are coming from the outside.
outside.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's where teams are just collapsing and.
Well,
they're just not
even then
allowing
too,
high
like a lot of
high
shots
scoring
are
chances.
coming and they're not hitting the net, but they're
Yeah.
still getting shots.
But
right?
but a lot of the high scoring chances, right? They're within the slot.
Mm-hmm.
But if teams are not allowing it, then they have a
Imagine,
better chance of sticking around.
imagine going to the Olympics and you're on a Team France. It's like, how do you go into the game knowing you're gonna get smoked?
Yeah. But
How do you like get up for the moment, right?
Yeah, but can you really say that? Like the miracle on ice happened with the U.S. versus the Soviet Union,
Mm-hmm.
and the Soviet Union was known for just obliterating teams, and that U.S. team had no like they're unknown guys. There weren't anything special,
Mm-hmm.
and just they won, changed the course of history.
Oh, he hit the post.
Yeah, so it's not 100% true, man. Anything
No.
could happen.
I get that, but it's just like just getting up to it. Like imagine like going in.
It's a challenge. Listen, if you're so competitive, don't you want a challenge?
I know. I see. You
And
want
think
the
about it. If let's just say hypothetically, France somehow came back and won this against Canada. Let's just say hypothetically.
hypothetically.
Do you know how much that will mean in the history of French hockey?
No, I
Right?
understand that.
So
but
you do, if you think about it in that kind of way, like it means a lot. So that even that will drive you.
No.
Even if you can't win the tournament, just beating a powerhouse like this.
But even like the crazy part was like, remember the other day, I think Finland beat, I forget who they were playing, but they won like 11-0. And I'm like, after like 5-0, it's like,
Yeah,
just
no,
run,
it gets-
just run time.
Yeah, no, they had to keep going. They had
You know
to
what
keep
I mean?
scoring.
It's like, so
It's a goal differential.
because goal
right?
differential. But
Yeah.
I mean, like as the other team, you'd just be like, like in beer, like they just do run time.
Yeah.
I'm like, just run the clock. You know,
Yeah, no, it does get.
Yeah, like,
yeah.
it's
No,
so
that's
tough.
a different story. Right now, this is a 3-1 game.
Yeah.
Right, you're not getting smoked.
But I'm talking about like games like that where you
Yeah.
get, it's like really up there and thing.
Yeah. But anyways, going back to the digital age. So like, I mean, the Olympics should try
Open it
to get with the program, I guess. I mean, of course, it's benefiting us.
No, it's been but I'm saying like even for them too, right? Like
Yeah.
you get more eyes on it, more people will watch it, and then in the end, like it means more revenue, right?
Yeah.
Because more people watch it.
Well, is it more revenue?
Well, more people will be like they see it. Maybe they see it on a source
And they
that they
want
might
to watch.
and they want to go there and actually go watch it live, right?
No, I
like-
don't even think that. I think is if they see a highlight, they're like, "Oh my god, that game looks good. Let me go tune in right now."
Well, to tune in too, but like let's say like in the future, they're like, oh, that was like super crazy. Like if they seen that goal yesterday, like that Denmark.
No, but they could watch it in a month. I think where you're going with it, buying a ticket, I don't think that's gonna change.
No, but
I think it's more of right now we're at a point where if a goal happens right now or a ridiculous save that happens and you get the update, of course, got like CBC and I think it's Peacock in the States. There's certain ones that are updating him, right? But it's not with everybody. Sometimes games are happening at 8 a.m. I don't know about it. But then all of a sudden, if I'm scrolling and I see a ridiculous save, let's just say that Marner goal that happened, that was ridiculous at 8 a.m. And I see it on my Twitter. I'm like, whoa, the game's happening right now? Let me tune in right now. And I put the game on and then there's more eyes. I think it's more because we're such at a digital age, it's so quick, information passed on so quick. I think it's more instant. It's not more of, what am I going to do in 4 years? Buddy, I ain't going to remember if I want to watch, go to the Olympics because of one moment that
Well,
happened.
even
That's
like
hard to say.
you were saying that yesterday, like on my phone, I was scrolling, and then
Yeah.
I just seen the goal that Denmark scored, and they scored from half,
Yeah.
and right away I switched.
That's what I'm talking
So
about. See?
but
Yeah.
that's not what I was kind of getting to. I was
Yeah.
getting more to like, okay, like we're talking about the moments and stuff, and we're talking about stories, and you get a little bit more of the story behind the goal, right? Or like we can kind of analyze it and go beyond just the fact that it's a highlight. It was like a crazy goal, right? And like seeing that, it kind of makes you want to be like, oh, I kind of want to go, right?
Yeah, but listen, realistically, I don't think somebody's gonna go spend a couple.
I don't know. Either
just
way,
because of one moment, I don't think somebody's gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna go. Me and my buddy, we're gonna go spend a grand on the flight, and then we're gonna spend 10 grand for the week to watch certain games or whatever, 5 grand or whatever it is, right? Just because of one moment. I think you're looking at the 1% within the 1% of people looking at it. I'm talking about like majority of the people that are watching it. The reason why they're absorbing content is for it to be instant, where they see something that it catches their eye and they want to tune in right away. Right now, I'm getting these like CBC highlight. Oh, nice goal, nice shot. Like I'm getting
15 seconds into the power play.
This power play is just. I haven't seen a power play like this. This is crazy.
It's not fair.
Makar, no, it isn't. It isn't.
If only you get fantasy points.
I mean, this team is so stacked that Suzuki's not even on the second power play, and he's third in most points on the power play.
Yeah.
So yeah, anyways, I'm just talking about digital age. I think it's more like instinct, because attention span is only like 3 seconds for people.
Clearly,
right? Look at us, we're just flipping around, right?
Yeah.
But 3 seconds. So for somebody to see something that catches their eye, and it doesn't even need to be hockey, it could be snowboarding or whatever it is. And you see something crazy and you tune in right away. And that's what the Olympics should be focusing on.
No, but the way I was like kind of leaning on it too is like, okay, if you kind of limit it to who can like I guess repost it and share the content, I'm like, you have 1 or 2 sources, right? But like let's say you open it up like the NHL does and stuff like that, it's like more people talking about it. It grows the conversation, right? So that's what I mean, where like it helps grow the game, and like maybe someone might hear it, like, you know what I mean, like it's just a CBC or something, but like let's say someone follows this podcast and they really value their opinion, and they're talking about it, and this person might affiliate towards it more because they just have respect for the person.
I think with podcasting is maybe more after the fact of when that event happened, but if you gave all the leagues access
to it,
tools, at least that is still like a good starting point.
Well, even
and do that for the next Olympics, and if that is successful and you want to go further than that, sure. But I think at least for now, like the SHL or any other league, they should have the right to post all the content.
Well, even like the players, right? Like half these players have TikTok accounts and stuff like that, right? Or like Instagram and stuff like that. Imagine if they could post it on
no, but
theirs,
they could only post their personal videos. Like even now, if they make their own videos, they could post it.
No, but I'm saying like they can't post highlights or anything like that, right?
No, they can't post. I don't think players post highlights, man.
I don't know. Be real.
No, nobody does.
What about teams? Like NHL teams, like
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think that should be the point for the Olympics, where all of the teams, the trademark teams, and the leagues should be able to repost,
share content.
Yeah. When it's people like you and me, I get it. Sure.
No, we want access too.
Yeah, we want access too. We want to be greedy, but I mean, if we don't get it, then we don't get it.